Yeah, people. What's poppin'? What's going on? You tuned into this sexy party show on the GoPro Radio Network. What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? We got my dude, Miles Cunningham, in the spot.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? How's life?
It's awesome.
And Anita G, what's going on?
What's up? The pleasure. I like being called.
You like being called the pleasure princess?
Yes, I do.
Well, yeah, although I love that theme music, we're gonna need it to fade out real nice like.
Exactly. we got the sound engineer in the back going crazy.
And yeah, the line. Need that line to go.
Oh my goodness.
Woo! There we go. Yeah.
We are going in tonight.
This is Miles Cunningham coming to you live from GoPro Radio Studios, GoProRadio.com. Listen to the voices in your head.
Yes. So today we're gonna be talking about a lot of shit.
Are we?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff in the news getting me mad. I don't even get into that yet. But today's topic though is, do men and women even need each other? Do we need each other? What the hell do we need each other for? That's what we're gonna be talking about. And you know, we have a special guest in the building coming soon. I'm gonna, you know, leave it as a surprise because she does the whole dating thing. She makes the dating things happen.
Nice.
So we're gonna be talking about that too.
Yeah.
We might need to sign up as clients. I'm not speaking for you personally.
She's like, see how Anita is.
You're not doing too good?
No.
She's
really?
Okay. We will talk about it when she gets here.
Okay.
Anita, you're imposing yourself on him already.
What?
That is crazy. That is
Him
horrible.
Or her?
Oh, that's crazy. And yeah, you're imposing yourself on him.
Oh, he's telling me I'm supposed to sign up. She's a black woman. That's what she does.
Whatever.
That's what you guys do. That's fucked up.
Okay.
Anyway, so before we get into all that craziness, we got to get this news orgy popping, man.
News orgy.
The news orgy. And guys, remember, the call-in number is 347-308-8977, 347-348-8977, okay? So, first order of news, guys, in the news. There's this fucking awesome, fucking spectacular seminar happening on August 31st.
I heard about it.
And it's called Manhood in the Game. And this really cool guy named Mr. Locario is going to be there speaking. This other cool guy named Royal Flyness. And this other cool guy named Telly. They're all dating coaches. And they're going to be speaking at the Producers Club Theaters in Times Square. So you got to get your tickets today. You go to MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. Get your fucking tickets because I want to see you guys there, man. This has to happen.
You need to be there.
You need to be there.
There's way too much bitch assness going on.
We can't take no for an answer. You feel me? And in other news, this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, is still the shit. I don't know when it's not ever going to be the shit, but it's still the shit. You understand what I'm saying?
The day when a man doesn't desire to have sex with 2 women a day.
I know.
I don't know when that day will ever come.
I don't know what to say. But you guys need to get this book. Go to MrLocario.com. Go to ILookSexyNaked.com and get this book. All you really need to do to get this, you know, to have sex with 2 women a day is get this book, read it, follow the instructions, and start fucking.
Woo!
That's it.
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's a reading and comprehension thing. Coast to coast. So if you know how to read, you know how to comprehend what you read.
Right.
And then you know how to follow what you read. That's it. You know, it's going to be a lot of chicks out there who's going to be giving you static because women in America are crazy.
Yo.
We know this.
Yo.
But you just have to pull through. You understand?
You got to pull through.
But because they all want the dick. They all want the D. You understand? At some point or another, they all want the D. And you want that D to be your D and her V. You understand? But don't have a B-A-B-Y because you will K-I-L-L yourself, okay? I'm dead serious.
I would have a witty response.
Because I want you guys to be fucking.
He shut me up.
See,
He did it.
See, the plan is to fuck them and chuck them, okay? Not to fuck them and then have to, you know, have them stick around. You feel what I'm saying? That's the plan.
That's right, kids.
Exactly. Oh man. So In other news,
Yes.
God, I don't even want to talk about this. This shit gets me so pissed off, man.
Wait, are you talking about the funny guy or the not so funny stuff? Talking about the dead funny guy?
The dead funny guy. Well, we're gonna talk about both of that, but we're gonna talk about the unfunny shit first, because the unfunny shit. You know what's even fucked up? I forgot this young man's name. It's Michael something, right? Michael Brown? Michael.
I think it is Michael.
I got it right? There we go. So Michael Brown, he's from, Missouri, and everybody's heard it about this. He was walking with his friend. The cops jumped out his car and basically shot the guy. You know what I'm saying? And like, what, 8 times? You know what I'm saying? And he put his hands up. He was doing what he was taught to do when the cops pull out and do this shit. And they still fucking shot him. You know what I mean? And, this is... You know what really pisses me off about it? Is how quiet white people are when shit like this happens. That kind of pisses me off. Because you're like, why are you so fucking quiet? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, truthfully, white people don't talk that loud.
They don't talk that loud?
Black people are usually the ones talking loud.
But,
I mean, I'm just saying.
Cause I'm like, okay, when shit happens, right? Like when shit happens overseas, when motherfuckers get blown up and shit. Some people don't say shit, but there's a lot of people who say shit.
Right.
So why is it in your own country when this bullshit is happening, nobody? And what the fuck is Obama doing?
You know what? Can I say something?
Like, nigga, you black, son. Come on.
I had this conversation with somebody in a laundromat this weekend when we had the airstrikes. We're not at war. They're simply airstrikes. And I was like, how can we fight in another country? How do you ask me to send my son off to war when I'm fighting and he's fighting just to stay alive here? I was like, it's bullshit. But I was in the laundromat with foreigners,
right?
And everybody was like, no, we don't see your point. I'm like, of course your ass don't see my point.
No, black lady, we do not see your point. Back in Chechnya, where I'm from, is no problem. So I'm not understanding why you have problems.
This man was like, if it wasn't for America getting involved, I wouldn't be here having this conversation with you. I was like, and guess what? Bitch, don't care. Like, I don't care.
Because you know what people are gonna say? People are gonna say, well, black folks are gonna say, well, it ain't, white people don't care because it ain't their problem. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's fucking everybody's problem, because once I'm telling you, there's gonna be a point when black folks are gonna say fuck it, and shit's gonna go down.
Well, to the credit,
right,
of some brave and some hustling ass, boosting ass niggas out there in Missouri,
right?
They burned down some shit. No, and I'm not advocating like just
no, I feel you.
Vandalism and fucking up people's property, because I know a lot of those people that work hard. Because my family, I come from a family of entrepreneurs, so I know how it would feel for you to come to work the next morning and your store is all fucked up. But that's what insurance is for.
Right.
But on the flip side, I'm glad they even did something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Instead of just marching, and instead of just
fuck that, but what we really need to do,
right,
is seriously organize, and all of us need to pick a thing,
right,
and not buy that thing,
right,
for like a month,
right, exactly.
Like if it's gasoline, if it's coffee, if it's something that will hurt white supremacy's pockets,
right.
If we could organize and literally not buy that thing for 30 fucking days,
right,
we will get results.
Right.
But I don't know how many of us are really that organized to get it done.
I know we gotta move on in a second, but there's a video on Facebook with Sister Soldier, and she's talking about how when white people unite, she was like, be it abortion or whatever cause, she was like, 1 million of them will come together, and we as black people don't do that. I'm gonna share it in the Sexy Party Show group so you can see it, but I think that's where our problem is. We never unite. Like Trayvon Martin, the country, white people, black people, everybody united. That's where our power came from. Did anything come from it? You can debate it, but it's just sad that we can't see eye to eye on this.
It's like, I'm telling you, because even with the rioting shit, the rioting doesn't really in the long run do anything.
It doesn't do anything.
I'm glad that I feel like it's a step up than just not doing nothing or just marching and praying.
Right.
You understand? Because truth be told, a lot of those businesses in the community aren't
owned by black
people anyway, so fuck them. So I'm just saying. Because but
a few of them are though.
But this is what I'm saying though. But this is why I'm saying fuck them, because if you fucking up they shit,
right,
then all that is gonna say to them is stop fucking with these black people because they fucking with my shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's like just like you said. If we stop, if we stop buying shit, they gotta say, okay, stop fucking with the black people because they fucking up my money. You understand?
Right.
So something has to directly, all that marching and praying shit, that shit don't do nothing for nobody. They want you to do that shit.
No, march because you refuse to buy gasoline and you gotta march to, work or whatever.
Right.
Don't just march to march.
Right.
March because, nigga, I still gotta get the kids to school, so we gonna walk to school. Or we still gotta get to the post office, so we gonna walk to the post office.
Right.
Like, seriously, folks.
Mm-hmm.
If we could not buy gasoline for even a day, because did you know that the if you do this is not an accurate number, but it's a roundabout number, the CEO of Exxon or one of them big BP companies or whatever, them niggas be making like $15,000 an hour,
exactly,
an hour. So imagine if all of us organized and didn't buy gasoline for a whole day, every black person or every person that really recognizes that there's a problem and we need to show these people something, if they just straight up, just for one day, don't go to the store and buy no gasoline. Sit in your house and don't go nowhere. What?
Right.
Nobody on the bus. Nobody on the train. Do you know what that like? These people make billions of dollars a day. A day. You know what that would do to their pockets?
Whole shit up crazy. They be like, damn.
I still don't shop at BP. I won't buy gas at BP.
They be like, God damn, man. And it's like, I just don't like how quiet white folks are. I gotta talk to my wife about this. Like, why are you so quiet?
Well, because
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, let's ask
hold on, let's get
Ronan
on the phone. I think this is Ronan 317. Ronan, you on it? This is Ronan, this you?
Damn right.
Okay, what's poppin'?
He's awake.
So Ronan, what's your thoughts on this whole situation? What's your thoughts on this?
I think it is fucked up. I get annoyed. I get more heavily annoyed when we have people in these situations, which another one got shot recently in New Orleans.
Jesus.
You have these idiots act like this stuff hasn't been building up for a long time. They start saying stuff like, "What about black on black crime?" Like,
right,
or some other dumbass, curricular shit. It's like, again, like it actually comes down to economics. If you have an economic base, you can sit there, support your network. You can buy and lease politicians.
Right.
If you read, do your research and everything like that, and you take care of your communities. Because I've been to LA, I'm going to see the same thing in New York. Everyone else has their respective communities. That little Budapest, little Italy, and everything like that. I didn't see anything for us. Nothing.
Right.
We need to make little Africa towns, like how they got Chinatown, Little Italy.
Right.
We need to make like Little Africa or something. Nah, for real, like, or Little South Africa or Little Jamaica in Flatbush, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to go down like that.
Well, with everything that's going on, it's a multi-layered onion. I mean, you figure, like, aside from economics, there has to be a code of conduct.
Right.
We can't out here having, a multitude of babies and shit. We can't afford them. We're sitting there or sucking off the government tit.
Right.
We got our hands out looking for reparations for motherfuckers who are giving money to people who don't deserve the money.
Right.
So there has to be something in here. We could end the whole thing about, the economic situation as far as jobs and everything like that if we support our own business. But if we don't, and we're sitting there giving money to corporations or banks who don't give a shit about us or have been brought up by slavery, because they did insurance as far as the slaves, like Wells Fargo, then where are you going to go?
Right. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick, Ronan. We're about to take a quick break. We're going to talk about this when we get back real quick. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Holla at us. Yeah.
For love.
content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
This summer sizzles on the GoPro Radio Network with hot new shows and cool personalities. Every Wednesday live from 4 to 5 p.m. it's the Nerdy Girl Wellness Hour with Amelie Lamont. From 5 to 6 p.m. it's the BCS Experience, history, arts, culture, politics, in review and discussion with Byron C. Saunders. From 6 to 7 p.m. it's We the People with Sunny B. Sutherland. From 7 to 8 p.m. it's the Earl Morgan Hour with Earl Morgan. From 8 to 9 p.m. it's Kate Thompson Live with Kate Thompson and Eric Payne. From 9 to 10 p.m. it's the Sexy Party Show with Mr. Lucario, Miles Cunningham, and Anita G. Listen to the fastest growing network in the galaxy. Visit www.goproradio.com. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. The views and opinions expressed on GoPro Radio Network shows are solely those of the speakers and are not necessarily the views or opinions of GoPro Radio Network Inc. or its affiliates. These broadcasts are provided on the understanding that they do not constitute professional advice or services. Individuals who speak on these broadcasts express their own opinions, experiences, and conclusions. GoPro Radio Networks and its affiliates do not necessarily endorse or oppose any particular opinion or conclusion discussed in these broadcasts. You may not edit or modify or redistribute these broadcasts in any way without the express permission from GoPro Radio, LLC. GoPro Radio assumes no liability for any of your activities in connection with our broadcasts, or for your use of these broadcasts in connection with your website, computer, smartphone, tablet, iPad, or future listening devices. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
One time, here we go. I'm back. You guys are tuned in back to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Call the numbers 347-308-8977, 347-308-8977. Before the break, we was talking about, all this police brutality, racism, all this crazy shit going on. Your man, Michael Brown, he just died. All these people are getting killed. White people are silent. Why? I have an issue with that. Y'all need to stop fucking being silent with this shit.
Robin Williams,
exactly.
He was so devastated by all this
that he killed
brutality.
himself.
He said, "Let me sacrifice a white life for all of these."
Miles.
Yes, that's a good segue to Robin Williams. Seriously, no, but that's funny though. It's like this guy. This is how awesome white privilege is. That you are a movie star, filthy rich.
Yes.
And then you say, you know what? I'm going to take my own life.
Yes.
But he was in debt.
I don't give debt my ass. I'm going to take my own life. And then you got a black kid who's like, look, I'm trying to actually
go to college next week
to try to make something happen.
Like, literally.
So I can get out these streets. And the fucking cops shoot him down.
Yep.
And white people are still silent. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
You nigger kids aren't worth anything.
And let me say one other thing. So what happened was the Ferguson chief of police wife. She was talking shit about black people. Do you want to hear what she said?
I want to hear.
Serious?
She said they are feral and violent. They murder each other.
Yes.
They murder their unborn babies. They murder white people. They hate police officers. They murder some of them, even the black ones.
Exactamundo.
They destroy neighborhoods and entire cities with garbage and drugs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He said their lives are... they waste our hard-earned tax dollars from other Americans, yet somehow they are the victims. What insanity is that?
These gosh darn Negroes. Don't get me started on the Negroes.
I want to say to the chief of police wife, fuck you.
Wait. Hold on.
Ass.
No, wait.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. You got to play that one more time for her.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
the chief of police
Ho, shut
wife.
the fuck up.
I want you to suck a bag of dicks.
Ho, shut the fuck up.
I want you to choke on it.
A bag of black dick.
A bag of black dick.
Yes.
I want you to choke on it.
Yes.
I want the dick to come in your eye.
Oh, come on.
And then I want you to talk that shit.
Yes.
You fucking asshole.
Oh.
Yo, I'm so fucking like, oh, fucking ass. Yo, I'm mad at this bullshit, man.
No. Forgive them, my son, for they know not what they do.
They know what the fuck they doing.
White supremacy is that crazy.
No, white supremacy is slick. That's why these white folks, you know why white folks are silent? Because they know if they talk shit, white supremacy will fuck them up too.
Listen to me. Listen, you must understand. What was the kid's name?
Michael Brown.
Michael Brown's name was on a list for some rich white folk who needed a new liver and heart.
Exactly.
They have already taken his body to the coroner
or whatever, and they're transferring it.
Isn't that funny? These niggers hang out on the corner, but when they get shot by the cops, they get taken to the coroner. and then their organs, their healthy black melanin infused organs are sold on the black market to rich white people.
Exactly. Because like I was saying earlier, today I went to the doctor and these motherfuckers said, in order for me to use my health insurance, I have to sign a paper that said that they need to be able to have access to my organs, to have law enforcement have access to my medical records. All of this bullshit for me to get checked out at the doctor. I just went for a checkup. And I said, fuck you, and I walked out.
White supremacy in full effect.
Exactly. So this ain't just bullshit we talking. You know?
And for all the the people that would always get mad at the quote unquote conspiracy theorists.
Right.
Remember, like 5 years ago, and it was like, yo, they're gonna be killing us in the street and selling our organs on the black market.
Right. Exactly. It's happening.
It's happening now, and it's in your face.
Exactly.
It's in your face. So fuck 9/11. Just look at all the black people dying for no reason right now, every day.
Shit, man, we going to Canada next week, so don't kill me till after the 31st, because you got to go to the manhood and the game seminar.
Speaking of which, we are gonna be on vacation. The guys are gonna be on vacation next week.
Yes.
The women will take over the sexy party show.
What's gonna happen?
The women are gonna bleed all over the sexy party show.
Exactly.
With their open wounds and their eggs.
So Anita's gonna be hosting, and she's gonna have some other ladies coming here with their emotions. It's gonna be awesome.
Right.
So on that note, let's go to Pleasure with Anita. Let's move on to that. So this part of the show, guys.
So no, seriously though, Robert Williams, rest in peace, my nigga.
Right.
I'm sorry you have to feel so bad that you have to take your own life, but you were a funny dude, and I enjoyed you. Right. So peace.
And rest in peace to Michael Brown and all of the other people out there.
Yeah.
Fucked up by these
other
assholes.
10,000 black people that are killed.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like we would need how much time?
Exactly. So
that's me. I'm not quite coming yet, but soon. So I don't know. I have this thing about anal toys, and so with that being said. This is a silicone.
I hope you be getting enemas.
You said it's a what?
He said he hoped that I'm getting enemas. No, this is a silicone anal beads.
Oh God.
And this is good stuff here. And anybody who's judging right now, I say to hell with you. So this is the one thing I like about this, because this is a great beginner's toy. If you are an amateur and you want to try anal, this is a great way to start off. It comes with lube. It comes with toy cleaner. It comes with some
to wash the shit off.
Some anal ease. I'm ignoring you, Miles.
Just let me feel. So all of this goes all in your ass?
Well, if you want to put it all the way to the bottom, you can. But if you just want to test things out, look how it gradually
gets bigger.
Gets bigger. So if you only want to go, like say this far, then your partner can only insert 3 beads. But if you're a champ and you want to go all the way, you can go all the way down here.
So are you a champ or a beginner?
Crazy.
This ain't got nothing on me.
That's crazy.
I thought you just said you had a thing for anal toys.
I do, but I don't need a toy.
Oh, you don't need a toy. You like the real thing. You like the throbbing penis in your ass.
Hey, here we go. It's insane.
I saw a porno with the anal bead joint popping off years ago when I first started watching porno. But go ahead.
The reason why this is better than the strings, because the strings get dirty,
right.
And this is made with silicone, so it's medical grade silicone.
Right.
Great, no pores, cleans easily, stores safely. Great toy. Where you gonna get this from? You say www.pleasureaddictions.com. You can go to pleasurableaddictions.com. I mean, on Facebook, Pleasurable Addictions on Facebook. You can join our group, the Sexy Party Show group on Facebook. I'm doing Instagram. That's all I do. I can't manage social media like that.
It's rough.
Check it out.
Alrighty.
Nice. So so next week, what's going down with the? Oh,
I am so excited! I invited my girlfriends, Tiffany. I invited Tiffany, who appears sometime here in the studio with us.
Right.
My coworkers. I have a singer, a performer.
You got a singer coming? Nice.
In. So we are going to get down with the get down, and then of course, 2 other numbers will be up on the screen besides.
Right, because we'll be calling in to tell you how Canada.
So is there gonna be any boobs popping out or anything?
No boobs. But we're gonna have young eye
candy up in here.
Nice.
Is any of the girls gonna kiss each other?
That's not gonna.
So who's gonna tune? Nobody's gonna tune into that. Nobody want to see you guys talk.
Okay, we're gonna be naked.
Don't women understand
this? We're
gonna be naked. No, they don't. No.
We care about how you look. Everything you say doesn't matter.
Well, it's gonna be some very beautiful women in the studio next week. Sorry, and you really need to tune in. We're gonna be talking about real women's issues.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna try to get some sisters from the other side.
Right.
Feminists.
Oh God.
We're going all girl out next week, so
there
be no interjection.
Tune in next week for the Sexy Feminist Show.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as a black feminist.
It's true.
Whatever.
The sexy. That might be a spinoff for the GoPro Radio Network. The Sexy Feminist Show.
Well, you know how we do. We create opportunities.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be fun next week.
That shit will be great.
Tune in next week. You said Tiffany gonna be here?
Tiffany.
Yeah, she's gonna be debating everything.
She's gonna have her pro-black side, and that's why I want another side. If you're listening and you're a white female and you want to give us your side of the feminist movement, by all means, find Anita on Anita G Facebook. Come get at me.
Nice.
Yeah. So guys, look, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, it's gonna go down in here because it's gonna get real crazy because we're gonna be talking about some real shit when we come back for the Dirty Sexy Truth. But you guys are listening to the GoPro Radio Network, the Sexy Party Show. We will be back in a few. Yes, stay with us.
For love.
Yeah, let me see.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
The views and opinions expressed on GoPro Radio Network shows are solely those of the speakers and are not necessarily the views or opinions of GoPro Radio Network Inc. or its affiliates. These broadcasts are provided on the understanding that they do not constitute professional advice or services. Individuals who speak on these broadcasts express their own opinions, experiences, and conclusions. GoPro Radio Networks and its affiliates do not necessarily endorse or oppose any particular opinion or conclusion discussed in these broadcasts. You may not edit or modify or redistribute these broadcasts in any way without the express permission from GoPro Radio, LLC. GoPro Radio assumes no liability for any of your activities in connection with our broadcast, or for your use of these broadcasts in connection with your website, computer, smartphone, tablet, iPad, or future listening devices. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a great opportunity. If you have an event, product, service, talent, or something important to say, now is your chance. You can have your very own radio show. Whether you're just starting out or a veteran looking for a professional platform to enhance your presentation and following, the GoPro Radio Network is the premier place to cultivate and share new and exciting content. We can help you grow your audience and keep it growing long after your first broadcast. Now you have a voice. Call 212-696-8562 or visit www.goproradio.com and you'll be amazed at how easy and affordable it is to have your very own professional radio show on the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Yo, we are back on the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Calling numbers 347-308-8977, 347-308-8977. So we got a special guest in the building, Stephanie Antoine, right? Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
Oh, snap.
He said her name right. Uh-oh.
This is the first time ever on the Sexy Party Show I got someone's name right. Dead serious.
Congratulations.
So, exactly. And you're from TMF Date?
Yes, I am.
And what is that real quick?
We are a multifaceted matchmaking firm.
Matchmaking firm? Okay, nice. So we're going to have some matchmaking advice in a second. But guys, before we get into that,
grab the arm
before we get into that, we are going to be getting into our next topic, which is the dirty, sexy truth.
Bring your mic down.
Got you.
There you go. All right.
First up, masticate. Yeah, you probably masticate every day, don't you? Bet you're doing it right now. That's right, I can see you. I can see you. Show me your cock, baby. Yeah, now wiggle it around. Oh, work it, baby. Work it, bitch. So hot.
Let's start talking dirty.
Wait a second. Is it masticating chewing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Good job. I played it to fool everyone.
So this part of the show is called Dirty Sexy Truth, and the topic today is, do men and women still need each other? And look, we have a matchmaker here, so you have some good insights. So this topic's too funny because I have too many jokes for this. So Stephanie, do you think men and women need each other?
Is this a trick question?
No, I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
Absolutely.
Why?
Somebody has to keep you warm at night.
But I mean, men do that. They find warmth with other men now.
And so do women.
And women find warmth with other women.
Oh, and that's okay. But we're talking about, do men and women need each other?
Right.
That's
the question.
I guess it's whatever floats your boat. But personally, I love a man. Nothing can replace a man.
Oh snap! That's what I'm talking about.
What about this? from pleasureaddictions.com.
Doesn't come close.
I answered that already.
So Anita, do you think that men and women need each other?
It really bothers me that as I watch the internet and I'm in groups and all these social medias, and I see that young men have this anger and animosity towards women. We need each other. We complement each other. We complete each other. We make each other better. Regardless if, your sexual preference is, we all have to work together as a group to make this happen. So right. I don't understand what's going on.
I know there's a lot of reasons that a man needs a woman, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to make me a sandwich. You need to give me head.
Seems a little sexist. It is, because a man can make you a sandwich.
A man can never make a sandwich as good as a woman. A man can never make a sandwich as good as a woman. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, that y'all were born to make sandwiches.
Some of the best chefs are men, so I don't know about that. So
harness all your girl power right now.
Some of the best world chefs are men, so I have to disagree with that one.
Really?
He can make you a sandwich.
Really? So
No, you're gonna make it. Sorry. We're gonna.
But you were saying, Anita, that a lot of guys have this like anger and disdain towards women.
It hurts me sometimes to log into my Facebook because
But don't you think that that's the reason why they have so much anger? Because we know we need y'all at some point. Like, we want y'all that bad.
Okay, I need air. I'm not angry with it. Like, I don't
But you would be angry if they didn't give you any air, right?
I would be dead if they didn't
Exactly.
give me air.
So if I need you as a woman,
mad with you.
Yes.
And
if I need you as a woman and I'm not getting you, ain't I gonna get mad?
Whatever. I don't get it, and
So
therefore I'm not
wait.
meant to.
So Stephanie, in your business in matchmaking, how does that work? Because you're talking about, do men and women need each other? Like do you have like more men that's trying to get women or more women trying to get men? How does that all work?
Well, actually, typically my clients that sign up, they are typically males looking for a good female. So that proves that point. A male does need a female.
I'm shocked. I thought it would have been the other way around.
No. I believe it because I watched the show.
And to be honest with you, let's take it away from the topic for a second. Women typically don't like to pay for anything. So,
of course. We already know
so
this.
my clients are typically always male.
They already
that's
know.
why. Okay, it makes sense now. It makes sense. It makes exact sense. Okay, that makes more sense. So I was about to say.
Even in our business, we know that.
Right, because we get more male clients.
Like 90-something% of our customers are
men.
male.
You know what I'm saying? Wow.
That's why we're having that event on the 31st.
Exactly. Make sure you
Manhood in the game.
to MrLocario.com right now
to
and get
pay,
tickets.
I am not allowed to come. Or I will. Maybe I need to rephrase that.
So-
not allowed to attend.
So what do the guys look for though when they say they want a woman?
Or what do they say that they need?
Right.
A lot of guys are just looking for someone to compliment them, believe it or not. Not everyone is looking for the supermodel type. Some men are just looking for someone to compliment them.
They just want something to...
someone they're attracted to. Someone that has something to bring something to the table. A lot of people have nothing to bring to the table but a knife. So a lot of men are looking for someone that would have something to bring to the table.
Like making sandwiches. No, see, that's the problem right there. I say something about making sandwiches and I get the eye roll in the sides.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
You know what? I ain't even mad with you because I didn't even know I had did that until you said it.
Wait.
I apologize.
I mean, there's
It's
nothing.
automatic.
You know what? I think that it's a wonderful asset as a woman to be able to cook. It's certainly a plus. It certainly helps in keeping your man.
So a couple of days ago, someone who always proposed to me, and he was like, "Anita, we should get married."
Really?
Yeah, he said we should get married, and I said, I support that totally, but you should know what you're getting when you marry me.
I support that.
That's what you said to him?
Yes,
I'm
telling y'all what I said to him.
That was the first time in history.
I will continue to work.
Uh-huh.
He's older and we don't need any more kids. I bring a kid to the situation, a young kid to the situation.
Uh-huh.
I need you to do everything else.
Wow.
He was like, but you're not that kind of woman. You would clean up after me.
Let me
finish. I said, I've done it 8 years alone. I have no intentions of coming into the marriage and doing any of that.
Wow.
I was like, if you still want to marry me, we can get married.
So what does he have to do? He has to do what?
Everything.
Like what? What do you mean? Wash?
He has to wash the dishes. He has to wash the
clothes. So what are you doing?
I'm going to work and I'm bringing in an income and I'm loving him. I'm sexing him too.
Stephanie, you're real quiet over there.
No, let me tell you something. The reason why I'm over here going crazy is because that whole shit right there is why I'm single. That whole shit.
Right.
Do you? No, for real. Is this what you know with that statement? Is that really me?
What?
The statement I just made.
Is that really you?
Yeah, outside of the TV. I mean,
hold on. I want to see. I want to see what Ronan has to say real quick. Let's get Ronan on the phone real quick. So Ronan, why do men and women need each other, or do they need each other?
Men and women need each other because we do complement each other. We're on the same page. We have our respective differences. That way, we, strengthen each other when we put them together.
Right.
The sad part is things. One, both sides are buying into bullshit propaganda.
Tell it, brother.
Then when it comes to the women, there's more often than not, there's a lot of women, instead of looking for men of substance, they look for a sponsor.
Tell it, brother, because women don't like to pay for anything.
Whatever.
So sad.
And then when it comes to majority of guys, Either you have guys who are hyper effeminate or metrosexual, or he's looking for another mother to sleep with.
Another who? Another mother?
Another mother to sleep with.
Oh, I feel you.
You're still on the line. Still on the line.
Hold on,
Ronan.
we're gonna put you on hold real quick.
When Ronan said something about bitch ass niggas, I got a reaction from you.
I said message.
So do you find that? Do you encounter that? Like a lot of guys is kind of soft, or you know,
not your clients, not anyone working with you.
I think overall the roles have changed.
Uh-huh.
It's certainly not the 50s.
Yeah.
We're certainly not in an era where the women are cooking and the men are bringing home the bacon. It's like the dynamics have changed a lot.
Right.
So.
Right. So do you think now that men need women because more women are working and bringing home money and all that other shit? Because back in the day, it was like, well, you needed a husband to, like, you know what I'm saying? For shit.
You needed him because chances are he wasn't working. And I'm joking when I say I need a partner who's willing to support me. I'm going to stab Miles because I don't know what he's saying over here. I would do all I needed to do as a woman. I'm joking. But what I'm doing now, I'm giving 200% as a single mom. I would be delighted and pleased for somebody else to come along and support me while I support them. I have a quote. Between a man and a woman, collaboration, admiration are more natural than competition. Women accept their secondary roles willingly. She gives the man what he needs in the way of courage and moral support. And
that doesn't happen today.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Where's that?
That doesn't happen today.
But this is a man and woman's relationship. It should be.
That's not what it is today.
But we also know why our roles have changed because we've had to do it 200%.
Because white supremacy has made that possible.
Bullshit.
That is true though.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
You know what? I have to say that no matter how much we evolve and times change, there's a woman will always need a man, and a man will always need a woman.
I agree.
Can I give an example?
That dynamic's not going to change.
Let me give an example of a woman I met this weekend, right?
Right.
I'm not going to use any names, but I met this woman this weekend. She had this big fat ring on her finger. I said, "What's up with that ring? Like, that ring is fat. Like, what's going on?" That's a nice ring. She was like, "Well, this ring is from somebody who is a fiance but about to be an ex." I said, "What? What happened?" She was like, "Oh, you know, we hustle together, we do this," and she said, "Together we've made over $1 million, right?" But she said, "He doesn't touch me, he doesn't love me, he doesn't treat me like his woman anymore. He treats me like I'm just his fellow businessman, like his fellow hustler." Right? And I'm like she actually took my hand and put it on her ass to show me example. Like, he don't even do that shit.
Wow.
Like, I'm walking through the kitchen naked, he don't touch me, he don't do nothing. She's disgusted by this.
Wow.
But then later on, I watched her behavior, and all she spoke about was how she made money doing this, and they hustled doing that, and they ran this company, they did this, and she was so passionate about it. And I looked at her and I said, "Look," I said, "there are a lot of things in this life right now that it motivates a female to embrace the hustler's mentality and that type of ambition. And yes, go get your money and so on and so on, and support yourself because you're independent. And if you don't have a man, then fine. So you have to do what you have to do for you and yours. Fine. But when you say you want a man, you have to cut that down a little bit and support the man. And let him hustle. Because if both of y'all hustling, he's not gonna come and ask you how your day was. He know how your day was. Because both of y'all was hustling. But if you home taking care of kids, or if you doing something else that supports what both of y'all are doing, not necessarily cooking and shit, but if you guys figure out something that complements, like you said, and you play your role and he play his role, then y'all could come together and meet halfway.
And on that note, we got to take a quick break. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. We will be back in a second. Stay tuned, people.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network. the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a great opportunity. If you have an event, product, service, talent, or something important to say, now is your chance. You can have your very own radio show. Whether you're just starting out or a veteran looking for a professional platform to enhance your presentation and following, the GoPro Radio Network is the premier place to cultivate and share new and exciting content. We can help you grow your audience and keep it growing long after your first broadcast. Now you have a voice. Call 212-696-8562 or visit www.goproradio.com and you'll be amazed at how easy and affordable it is to have your very own professional radio show on the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. The views and opinions expressed on GoPro Radio Network shows are solely those of the speakers and are not necessarily the views or opinions of GoPro Radio Network Inc. or its affiliates. These broadcasts are provided on the understanding that they do not constitute professional advice or services. Individuals who speak on these broadcasts express their own opinions, experiences, and conclusions. GoPro Radio Networks and its affiliates do not necessarily endorse or oppose any particular opinion or conclusion discussed in these broadcasts. You may not edit or modify or redistribute these broadcasts in any way without the express permission from GoPro Radio, LLC. GoPro Radio assumes no liability for any of your activities in connection with our broadcast, or for your use of these broadcasts in connection with your website, computer, smartphone, tablet, iPad, or future listening devices. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Are we back? Are we back? Yes, we're back. You guys have tuned back into the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. What's going on? We got my homegirl Stephanie from TMFdate.com. So make sure you guys hit her up so you can get matched with your match.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And ladies, stop being cheap. You know what I'm saying? Start buying some stuff.
Ladies don't.
Let me clear that up because I don't want ladies calling me up.
You already know.
Well, as far as courtship, when it comes to courtship, most women don't want to come out their pocket when it comes to courtship.
Right.
But I feel like when you are in a relationship, typically a woman doesn't mind coming out her pocket.
Absolutely.
That's how guys feel too, matter of fact.
But no, hold on. But my thing is, see, this is why I know for a fact that the white supremacist corporate structure for women, it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Right.
Because y'all making all this money, y'all all independent and all this and all that.
Right.
And you probably got better paying jobs than every nigga in the hood.
Right.
Even good niggas with education.
Right. So who's
right?
Sorry.
So why don't y'all pay for shit?
Right.
I like to
during courtship. During courtship.
We just had this conversation a couple of weeks ago, not on the air, but in the waiting room.
No. Listen. No, you make less money than our white counterparts. I'm talking about niggas in the hood.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I know I'm bowling.
I
swear I'm a good enough catch.
Almost every black couple I know. Almost every black couple I know.
When it comes to money.
Listen, every black couple I know, the only reason why.
Sorry. Go ahead, baby.
Every black couple I know, right? The only reason why the man is probably making more money than his woman is because he has a business on the side.
And got 2 jobs.
And got 2 jobs type shit. Like, understand that.
Right.
So you talk about making less money. No, you're making less money than the white supremacist counterparts. That's who you're making less money than.
But truth be told, you know I'm making the same amount of money as my white counterpart.
Oh,
but that's what. But what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, that's the type of shit that keeps us at odds.
That's why you feel like
making
you don't
all
need
this
a man.
right, because you're making all this money.
We talking about do people need each other, right?
Your checkbook can't keep you warm at night.
No, it can't. That's what I'm saying.
It's
Voila!
never,
like, look at all this goodness over here sitting in the corner by itself.
That's why there's so many there's so many dating sites and websites. People are looking for companions. If people were not interested in that, then we will all be out of business.
Right.
So no matter how much you make, that's not gonna be sufficient. Like, but you need a man. You need
it's
a
common
woman.
sense that your checkbook can't keep you warm. But I think that the checkbook puts the chicks' expectations way up here.
Right.
When guys are just regular guys, like they're good guys in this range. But because you make 6 figures and you got your 20 degrees and you went to Spelman and all this nonsense and you were AKA and all that nonsense,
or a Zeta
or a Kappa or all your nonsense, and then you just got a regular nigga that graduated community college over here doing his thing.
Right.
You don't want to look at this dude.
All them chicks just need some dick, and they
Excuse
will.
me.
That's
a heavy generalization. I've seen nurses with handyman. I see nurses with I see all kind of dynamics. So I don't really necessarily think that that's always the case. I think you're referencing like from Love and Hip Hop those dynamics, but I think the real people will date and marry who they fall for.
Right.
That's the more I think. That's
my point is giving giving the opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that comes back to the question of the topic, like, do we feel we even need each other? Because guys, truthfully, guys are like, we don't need y'all, we just want to fuck, and that's it. That's been the guys' mentality.
Women are single because they don't want to be fucked.
Right.
Y'all want to be fucked.
They want to be fucked, but that you said
they want to be fucked by someone they love, though. Right. That's the thing.
Yes, exactly.
But the other side is because men love sex.
Right.
Men need sex. Sex is like air for them.
Right.
Women, they love attention.
Oh, of course.
Now, with the advent of Instagram and Facebook,
right,
so many women feel like they don't even need a man's attention anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Am I wrong?
You do,
Stephanie.
Well, are you referencing a tot or a woman? Did I say right?
I'm referencing every last one of y'all.
He's saying that all women are attention getters.
Everyone loves attention, even men.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. But I'm talking about to the point where it can ruin your life.
We like attention on our dick. That's what we like attention. Y'all like attention in your mind, in your emotions, and all that shit.
Everyone wants to be the center of attention at one point or another. Some people more than others. You know, some people it can be a little destructive, but I think that you're talking about a real woman versus
what the hell's a real woman?
I don't know this thing that you're discussing.
I think it depends on the caliber of woman. Like a caliber, if you're a real woman that wants a real man, you're not going to be impressed by 200 likes. How much money is that going to make you? What is, is 200 likes going to cook you dinner or give you a massage or like?
It's going to make them feel good. Like, that's all they care about.
Like a temporary moment, like.
But see, these are the things I'm not understanding because I've experienced these things.
Me too.
Like I've cooked the dinners, I've given the massages, and still the attention wasn't enough. And they're all over Facebook losing their fucking minds. Like I've lived this.
Maybe you're chasing the same type of woman.
Excuse me,
maybe you're chasing the same type of female. Maybe you should change.
No.
The
But what I'm trying to say is, this, like the female that I experienced this with, most people would give her the label of real woman.
Right.
Most people would.
But that's the thing. She is a real woman, but what people don't understand is that all real women and girls, y'all all the same. That's what you got.
No, we're not.
Yes, y'all are.
No, we're not.
I've dated and had sex with almost all of y'all. Like almost. Not everyone, but almost.
Every time.
You sleep with all of them.
Yeah, T's doing 2 women a day.
Sleep with all of them.
And in my studies, my
your
research,
survey?
yes.
Your research.
Every woman has
Columbia
the same
University,
thing.
everyone.
This is how it goes. You meet a girl. She acts like she doesn't want you. Then you give her the dick. Then she can't she needs to be with you all the time. Then you dump her. And then she cries to the nice guy who she should really be with. And then she gets with another asshole. And then she dies. That's how it goes.
Right.
Guys, wow.
And not only that, but she lets the asshole get her pregnant.
Right, that too.
Maturity plays a factor. I am 32 years old. I'm certainly not the same person that I was when I was 23.
Yeah.
I think when you grow and you evolve, your expectations change.
Right.
Some people don't. Right. You change as some people don't.
Grow as a
no, that is true though.
You know? Some people don't.
No, you change because your metabolism slows down.
That is true because when I was younger, I thought it was something wrong with having sex with multiple women. And as I grew older, I knew it was bullshit. You understand? And then I was like, it's okay. to have sex with multiple women. This is why you guys need to get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. God damn it. Shameless plug.
Let's see what Ronan has to say.
Real quick. Let's get Ronan quick.
Real quick. We got like 5 minutes left.
Yeah. So, Ronan, what's your last thoughts on this?
Well, I wanted to say, when it comes to men and women, if we actually allocate our resources, and look at each other not as commodities, but as assets. You know, we actually have unedited conversation about our short-term, mid-term, and long-term plans, you know, for each other. I mean, again, when a dude looks at a woman, a genuine dude is going to look at a woman and say, look, I can not just build a legacy through and with this woman, but I can, you know, work with her if she's cooperative. Right. That's what you should expect from a man in the first place as a woman. Like, if he doesn't have a plan for you, you plan to fucking fail. Just how you saw Sierra, just for example, like Sierra and Future.
Right.
What kind of future you expect to build when you've seen this dude, he's out here sport fucking. You got all this mess going on, and you thought you're going to have everything happily ever after. That just makes you look like a dumbass.
So she couldn't see a future with Future. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And it's not just that situation. There's a lot of things that happen. You know, you have so many figures like, well, I had to figure out the hard way. You know, I had to fall down the elevator shaft to go, it hurts. That doesn't help. You know,
right.
You know, you have to actually look at this dude or this woman and say, what does she bring to the table, or what does he bring to the table besides their pussy, penis, and problem?
Right.
And if you can't ask that question for yourself, if you can't answer or ask that question for yourself, then you need to look at yourself, because your time is your most invaluable asset. And if you like wasting it, you can't get it back. You can't complain.
Real talk. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick.
Good job, Ronan. Thanks, man.
Put you on hold real quick. So Stephanie, real quick, tell the peoples where they can find you, when's your next event, all that other good stuff, like how they get in contact with you and everything like that.
Well, you can certainly contact me through my email, info@tmfdate.com. You can also please visit my site, www.tmfdate.com. You can search my Facebook, Google TMF Date.
And what does TMF stand for again?
Tickle My Fancy Date.
Nice. See, you guys got
Tickle My Fancy
Check
Date.
out my homegirl Stephanie. Come to her events, hit her up, become a client, get you matched up.
Hold on. Is Fancy the name you gave your vagina?
Absolutely. Well, you know what? I think I should have, but no.
You know,
darn it.
Oh, so the moral of the story today, people, is that we need each other.
Absolutely.
Men need to have sex with women, and women need to make men sandwiches after the sex. So it works out perfectly. You know, I'm just fucking with you.
Men need to have sex with women, and then women need to get attention from men.
Exactly. That's true. That we can go there. There we go.
And if the sex is good, he can get a steak. Thank you.
But for all the men out there, pay attention to your woman while you're having sex.
Exactly.
That helps.
And guys, we are out of here. Tune in next week. It's going to be the Sexy Feminist Show up in here.
That's right.
And we will see you guys soon. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Yeah.
We out.
Gratitude. Thank you.
Later. You know, y'all probably wouldn't even like that name. They'd be like, sexy? That's offensive to feminists. We're going to call it the intellectual. We reject sexy feminist.
These things are good dynamic. I love it.
Hey, thanks for being a good sport. Me asking about things.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.